Imagine a world that produces enough food to feed every single person on the planet, and yet million people over the world still go to bed in hunger. And the reality of widespread hunger coexisting with record global food output highlights a critical, ethical, and logistical issue of our time to ensuring global food security. And although the world produces enough food to nourish everyone, in 2022, nearly 783 million individuals were still hungry, and many more suffered from malnutrition. This problem is not fundamentally a shortage of food, but rather a crisis of how food is reached, maintained, and used. So, solving the global food security puzzle requires a broad strategy that doesn't just focus on harvesting more, but instead aim to create a strong and long-lasting food system that guarantees consistent access to enough safe and nutritious food for everyone around the world.
Food security continues to be a global issue due to several interconnected reasons. One major factor is unequal access and poverty, where food may be available in markets, but many people cannot afford it because of low income, unemployment, and rising food prices. As a result, hunger becomes more about inequality than food supply. Another reason is conflict, climate change, and weak food system. Wars disrupt farming activities and food distribution, while climate change causes droughts and floods that destroy crops. Weak food systems fail to protect vulnerable communities, breaking the link between food production and access. Lastly, food loss and waste also contribute to food insecurity. Nearly one-third of food is lost due to poor storage, inefficient transportation, and irresponsible consumption. While some people waste food, others struggle to get enough to eat, worsening the problem of food insecurity.
First, conflict and political instability. Conflict and political instability are major causes of hunger. Wars and violence disrupt food production, destroy farms, and block food distribution. As a result, people cannot access enough food even when food is available in other areas. Next, economic shock and inflation. Economic shocks such as pandemics or financial crises reduce people's income. At the same time, inflation increases food prices. This makes food unaffordable for low-income households and increases the risk of hunger and malnutrition. The last one is staggering ethical and practical failure, which is food loss and waste. Globally, nearly one-third of all food produced is lost or waste. In developing countries, most is lost between the farm and the market due to poor storage, transport, and refrigeration. In developed nations, most is waste at the retail and consumer level. It food waste, where a country it would be the third largest emitter of greenhouse gases.
First of all, we need to reduce food waste. A large amount of food is wasted every day in our society. By reducing food waste, we can improve the efficiency of food storage and transportation system. We can also encourage the donation of extra food so that it can be shared with people in need. Next, sustainable agriculture needs to be strengthened to ensure a long-term food supply. This is because environmentally friendly farming practices can increase crop yields without harming the environment. In addition, support for small farmers is very important because they are the main contributors to food production in many countries. Lastly, stronger social safety police are needed to protect vulnerable communities. These police should focus on maintaining peace and resolving conflict so that food systems are not disrupted. With strong support from the government can be provided to people who are in need, especially low-income families and those affected by crises.
The path ahead is clear. We have seen that hunger is not a lack of money. The capacity to feed everyone is assessed, but the system to ensure access are broken. Driven by unequal access and poverty, climate change, and weak food system, and food loss and waste. but we have the power to fix it. By reduce food waste, strengthen sustainable agriculture and improve social safety net policies, we can build a world where the paradox of hunger in a world of plenty finally ends. The Zero Hunger Goal is a part of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. It is possible. By reducing waste, the scale of hunger can be balanced. This is not just a call to charity, it is a call to justice. It requires political will, personal commitment, and sustained action. Change must begin now with the choices we make and the voices we raise. Let's cross the gap between plenty and poverty. Let's make hunger and a world of plenty a place that is irrelevant to its story, trying to fight against hunger.